can barely get up the stairs. They're just weak. But hopefully I'll have a whole weekend to rest. Hopefully it'll be better after that. That's the plan. Let's follow the plan. We'll start in about a minute. And welcome to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Gonna have a fun night tonight. Boys basketball on a Friday night. DC Everest against Wisconsin Rapids. Got the pep band, got the dance team. It's a youth basketball night. Evergreens were out of conference on Tuesday, down double digits at halftime. Big comeback and got their win over Eau Claire North. Wisconsin Rapids comes in 6-9, 1-4 in conference. We'll meet our starting lineups, national anthem, and we'll get basketball underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
At Auto Select, we have one goal, to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% auto select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
How can you tell that it's youth basketball night? Huge numbers of unattended kids. No parents. Running around in the cafeteria area, some of the kids were on top of the tables. Looked like we're going to film a scene from High School Musical. Teams are coming from their respective benches. Evergreen's home white, green numerals, green trim. Wisconsin Rapids Road red with white numerals. Basketball is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op with a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans to leases, crop insurance, tax, and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. The youth teams will line up right in front of the Evergreens and come out onto the court for the national anthem. Here's the student pep band under the direction of Joe Finnegan. This will be the last of the Wisconsin Valley Conference teams that the Evergreens haven't played yet. Everest is in second place, trailing Marshfield, and those teams play a week from tonight. Let's meet the starting lineups. Sean Ronius for Wisconsin Rapids, Chase Fox, a senior. Caleb Lemieux, Cade Youngworth, who's been a starter for a long time, and Evan Matthews. For the Evergreens, senior Connor McFarland, junior Colin Ebersol, Mr. Everything Marcus Hall, outside marksman Cohen Preby, and the sophomore post player Casey Studeman. Heartland Farms says nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. Roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock. A fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes. They're currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. The best in the potato business. Learn more at Heartland.farm. That's Heartland.farm. Cade Youngworth to jump against Marcus Hall. Welcome Rapids fans, welcome Everest fans. Whistle sounds. Let's light this candle. We're underway. If anything, there's a little pressure on the Evergreens. Need to win their conference games to make next Friday's game against Marshfield meaningful. Evergreens try to entry inside to Studeman, saves the possession, goes back out. Marcus Hall back out, 3-ball. Too strong for Studeman, but an offensive rebound. Normally it's Studeman underneath, it's Colin Ebersold's putback, 2-0 Everest. Rapids' first possession against man-to-man defense. Caleb Lemieux, entry pass back out, open for a 3. Ranius too strong. Nobody underneath to contest for the rebound. Colin Ebersol grabs it for the Evergreens. Preby on the other end. Just underway, 2-0 Everest. Outside 3, Marcus Hall, good. Ranius again, drive, fouled, free throws. Stewart Optical brings you tonight's coverage. Check out Stewart Optical at Union Station, Wausau for all your eye care and eyewear needs. Open 5 days a week, monthly specials and instant savings on contact lenses. Most insurance plans accepted. Schedule an exam now at Stewart Optical, Wausau. McFarland called for the foul. First free throw from Ranius, good. Got them both. Marcus Hall with another touch up high. Tried to feed down low to Studeman. Tight spot, knocked around, turned over. Ranius 3 for a tie, too strong. Colin Ebersol gets the rebound. Yeah, Rapids nothing doing early on the offensive boards. McFarland in traffic, picks up and feeds Studeman. McFarland's assist, Studeman scores. Traffic inside, blocked by Marcus Hall. Preby at the other end. Wow, how could there be no whistle on that? But Studeman picks it up and puts it in. Reach in? No. Travel. One or the other. We appreciate the enthusiasm of our youth, but I wonder how long the obnoxious behavior is going to continue just outside our microphones. Hall had a screen for a moment. McFarland back out, Preby on the drive, too strong. Tipped around by the Evergreen Studeman. It's going to go over to Rapids. Aiden Firk has come in for the Red Raiders. Turned over in the corner. Marcus Hall takes it away. Hall's done a little bit of everything early in the game. Gets it back here, pops the three, short. Out of bounds, Evergreens. Everest still inbound underneath their own basket. Hall in traffic, forces it, and still gets it to go down. Marcus Hall has 5 early points. The Evergreens have a 9-point early lead. Driving in, cut off is Caleb Lemieux's got to go back out. Lemieux gets it back, 3, round and out. Marcus Hall with the defensive rebound. Marcus Hall again, step back 3 off the front rim. Studeman with a rebound. Back out for a 3, good. From Connor McFarland. Rapids needs a timeout. The Evergreens have opened up a big lead, and it's early. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Full timeout here, and we're brought to you by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's Auto Service Center gets your car ready for winter. Tires rotated, battery tested, wiper blades, and get them installed. Everything you need in one stop at Fleet Farm. I'm Chris Conley. Evergreens had a big second half to down Eau Claire North. And they're big here in the first half, picking up right where they left off. And the full court press is on after the timeout. So Rapids has only 2 points in the first 5 minutes of the game. Outside, 3, no good. Offensive rebound, basket and a foul. Aiden Firk will get to the free throw line. And the foul's on Casey Studeman. Free throw's good. Hall thought about popping from behind the arc, pulls it back down. I mean, Hall knows the whole team is so unselfish. The ball will come back to him on this set if he keeps active and moves without it. Priebe on the wing. Cut off along the baseline, outside. Priebe fading backwards, good. (17-5). Rapid spinning, nice move, basket and a foul. Credit where it's due, Cade Youngworth, that was a nice take. And Connor McFarland's called for his second foul, team's third. Cade Felch comes in, and McFarland goes out. So on back-to-back trips down the floor, Wisconsin Rapids has completed traditional three-point plays. No look down low from Hall. And he feeds the low post to Studeman. Studeman's got 6. Whistle, travel, Everest ball. Owen Sale will come in. Colin Ebersold will come out. We'll go under 11 to play in the first half on this possession. Back out, Preby, 3, good. Back-to-back hits from behind the arc. Cohen Preby. Three for an answer, too strong for Evan Matthews. Evergreen's a chance to stretch this out a little more. Hall, Preby. Preby looks to drive, cut off, back out, reset. Felch just into the game, his first touch. Hall, 3, good. Hall has 8. Got this player trapped on the baseline. Back out, Aiden Dunn. The shot came from Chase Fox. It's a miss. Studeman got the board for the Evergreens. A lot of one and dones for Wisconsin Rapids. Hall, drive, extra pass, basket, he's fouled. Hall has been feeding Studeman, and Studeman's been almost scoring at will. Cade Youngworth called for the foul. Studeman completes the three-point play. He's got 9. Timeout on the floor. Evergreens have suddenly ballooned this thing to 20. We're back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com. Custom.
Only a 30-second timeout, so we're back to work quickly. Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for public and private warehousing, product delivery, whatever it is you're shipping. You know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Fast-moving first half, and the Evergreens just don't feel like they're in any danger tonight. At least not yet. In trouble, spinning, scoring, Cade Youngworth. Answer, Marcus Hall, 3, round and out. Rebound for Aiden Firk. Youngworth in trouble, kind of lowered that shoulder, and it had him change his shot. Rare offensive rebound. Aiden Dunn back out 3. Round and out. Thought that one was going to be good. Evan Matthews. Hall with the board for the Evergreens. Bring the lead back to 20 with points. Studeman, 3. Felch missed it. Loose. Rapids ball. Eight minutes, first half. Seems only a question of how much the Evergreens will be up by at halftime. Down low, a lot of traffic there from Matthews, has to go out. Trapped along the baseline, got to go out. Driving, reverse, pretty, Evan Matthews. You were with us for our Zaleski sports coverage yesterday. Everest hockey, 3-ball, good. Marcus Hall, who now has 11. Everest hockey upset Wisconsin Rapids yesterday, got out to a 4-1 lead, held on for 4-3 victory, best win of the season. Got a foul here on the Evergreens, going to be on Studeman. It'll be his second. Couple of new players in. Arlen Sangster, hello. And Colin Ebersold. Almost turned over, loose on the floor, and it's Arlen who goes down to his knees and gets the turnover. Arlen Sangster hustle off the bench. Missed down at the other end. Rapids, baseline 3, good. Cade Youngworth, who leads the Red Raiders in scoring. 8. Got a bump on Rapids. Sutton Transport in Weston, your local family-owned trucking company specializing in next-day LTL delivery and national volume LTL services. Rest assured of getting your freight to its destination safely and timely. Sutton Transport, fueled by 40 years of service with a personal touch. Foul was on Caleb Lemieux. Another whistle here. This is on the Evergreens, against the Evergreens. It's on Zachary Jones off the bench. Both teams with fouls to give as we get down to the 6-minute mark. 3 could bring Rapids closer. A miss from Caleb Lemieux. A make would have made things interesting. Jones. Ebersold's playing with 2 fouls. Driving in traffic, scoring, Owen Sale. Becomes the 6th Evergreen to be in the first half scoring column. Almost turned over, yeah. Ebersold got a hand in there. Got him to give it up. You know, the Evergreens are a little bit of an underrated team on defense. Foul line extended, good. Connor McFarland. Open 3. Yeah, that was off the moment it left his hand. Zakari Jones gets the rebound. 3-ball McFarland, good. Four and a half to go. First half. Evergreens of Rapids doubled up and more. Open 3 and a miss. Ebersold rebound. On the other end, Sale, good. The Evergreens have been making Rapids pay for every empty trip down the floor so far. Three from the wing. Yeah, Rapids has missed their last 3 from behind the arc. And each one of those misses has been followed by an Evergreens hit down at the other end. Whistle, travel. Only Everest's second turnover. Marcus Hall had been getting a spell, and he'll come back in now. Hall has 11, Studeman has 9. Whistle away from the ball, it's on Rapids, it's another turnover. Yeah, Rapids has not done nearly enough scoring to keep pace. They've got only 15 on the board. And Aiden Dunn is called for extending his elbow as he was trying to free up space. Down low, McFarland feeds Ebersold. At the 3-minute mark, the Evergreens are doing it easy. Three, no good for Sean Renius. Stolen. Breakaway the other end. And a breakaway for Evan Matthews. Even though he may have taken a third step on his way to the basket. Long 2 rolls around for McFarland, will not go. Open 3, no good. Tracked down in the corner. Preby. Three here, Sale off the back bracket, offensive rebound, second chance basket, Colin Ebersold. You know, in a big blowout first half too, the Everest scoring sheet is really, really balanced. Off the back bracket, bad miss. Marcus Hall splits players, drives in. Marcus will get to the free throw line. Express Employment Professional says find your career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at Express Pros. Aiden Firk called for the foul. Arlen Sangster will come back in for Everest. Owen Sale comes out. Hall gets that one. Evergreens will be getting close to 50 by the time we reach halftime. A minute from now. Coach on a couch at halftime. Yeah, Rapids has not had a lot of scoring. Needed that from Evan Matthews. So Rapids may not get to 20. The Evergreens may come just short of 50. Hold for a final shot, 30 seconds to go. Now down to 15, almost go time. Hall directs a little traffic. 8, 7, 6. Marcus will do it himself. Oh, and he's fouled. Bad foul when the clock's winding down like that. Aiden Firk picks up his second. Marcus Hall in the act of shooting. Going to shoot 2. Here at the field house, the Everest dance team will entertain. Marcus Hall gets them both. Whistle, front court, back court, violation. 1 second left, and it goes over to the Evergreens. This will count if it goes. No, they're going to say it wouldn't. Evergreens, big first half. 48-19. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Get the lowest Black Friday pricing at Fleet Farm. Find deals on fleetfarm.com starting at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, visiting today with DC Everest Evergreens boys basketball coach Oliver Drake. Coach, this is normally the time in the interview I ask how many years you've been the coach with the Evergreens and what keeps you coming back, but this is a little bit different. First year coach, so congratulations, welcome to the Evergreens family. So tell us a little bit about your coaching background and then why DC Everest basketball.
Yeah, well, thanks for the welcome, and we're excited to partner with you. I've enjoyed watching your work from afar with the football program and some of our other sports. You guys do outstanding work, first and foremost, and we're excited to partner with you with our basketball season. I was born in Wisconsin, born at Marshfield, Wisconsin, raised all my life in Millsville, Wisconsin. My wife is from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, so a big why on why we're back in the state is family, and so we're excited to be back in the state of Wisconsin, closer to family. Number two is I've spent the last 19 years in collegiate basketball. I was a head coach the last 12 years at 2 different institutions in the Midwest, and there just comes a point in your time where we're raising kids, and we wanted to find the right fit to set down some deep roots. So when the DC Everest job opened, we were looking to make a move back to Wisconsin, and it just seemed like a really good place to combine both personal, family, and work. And so that's why Everest. It's been a great transition. We're really, really excited to be here and excited to get things rolling from a basketball standpoint.
Evergreens fans already know this about me. They hate it about me. I'm a 1993 graduate of Marshfield Senior High School. I always say Roll Tigers, but we're happy to have everybody in the mix now, and I think everybody's like you have enjoyed being part of what we do around here. So looking at last year's team, a good basketball team. It looks like you've been you've been left in pretty good shape, handed the keys to a pretty nice car, as a matter of fact. What, looking through last year's film and, stats and stuff like that, what did you know about last year's boys basketball team?
Well, the cool thing now, versus when you and I were playing, is videos available. So, not only can you look at stats, but most importantly, you can see, what your eye test tells you in that video and getting, really digging into their film from last year. And you're right, we've been left a good situation. Obviously, I think we have one of the best players in the entire state in Marcus Hall. His skill set is second to none in the entire state. His work ethic matches his skill set. We have another really good senior in Connor McFarland. And then a guy coming fresh off the football field having an outstanding year with a ton of upside is Arlen Sangster. So we have three really good seniors, coupled with a lot of good underclassmen. So we're excited about our group. Certainly we have a lot of work to do. We know that. But from last year, I'm not too concerned about last year. We're just really focused on the now and focused on anytime you're implementing a new system, there's a lot of teaching that needs to take place. And that's really what we're dialed into right now, is really teaching our system, getting our guys to understand not just what we want to do, but most importantly, why we want to do those things, and then how it'll look and what we'll get from it when we do all those things. So excited about our group. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, visiting with first-year boys basketball coach Oliver Drake, DC Everest Evergreens. All right, so we talked about Marcus. He was 5th in the state in scoring last year. The team was 11-13 last year, a first-round playoff exit. So coming into this year, I know you mentioned the new system, but is it a matter of, Marcus, he's just going to, go out and do his thing. He's a joy to watch, averaging 30 points a game. Does it need to be more even than that, or should Marcus still, is he still going to lead the team in scoring, and you're going to have to incorporate some other stuff to be better or one step better than 11-13?
Yeah, number one is Marcus is going to continue to lead us in scoring. That's not going to be any secret here. And I think Marcus is willing to do whatever it takes to have team success. So I don't think he's too concerned about his points per game. Obviously, everybody knows he can score it in about every which way. I think the biggest thing is not a scoring issue with what we do. It's got to be a defensive rebounding issue. And that's where we really got to get dialed in. We really got to be way more consistent and play with more urgency on the defense end and from a rebounding standpoint. So offense certainly was not an issue for them in the past. I don't see that being an issue for us in the present. But what we're really addressing is the things that take no talent. And it takes no talent to get in the stands, it takes no talent to move on airtime, to have hands and feet, to do all those tough things, but it's hard. And it takes no talent to get in the mixed rebound. It takes no talent to put a body on a body, but it's hard to consistently do those things. So we're really focused on the things that you control day in and day out. And so hopefully we can, and hopefully our fans will see some progress in those areas, because that's really what separates good teams from great teams and okay teams from bad teams, is that defensive rebounding.
Let's talk about the conference you compete in, the Wisconsin Valley Conference. For decades, maybe forever, but for decades, it has been a tough, grit, hard-nosed, dive on the floor, box out, hips, butt, the whole thing. What do you know, and how do you prepare your guys to play in that style of conference?
Yeah, I love to hear that. That's what's is going to be our DNA, is going to be defense and rebounding. Watching some of the teams, from previous years, just kind of get a little handle on it. I love the style of play. I just think it's a more blue collar, tough, hard nosed approach, like you said. And again, it's day after day, teaching it, repping it, correcting it, reteaching it, and just continually emphasizing the things that take no talent. But that doesn't mean they're easy to do, and just continuous looking to get better each day at those tasks at hand. So it's a continual process. We got, like I said, a lot of work to do to get to where we want to get to. But this group has a big upside.
Let's talk about your seniors on this year's team. You mentioned a couple already, but as a collective group, I want to talk about expectations, because during practice, as a coach, you can stop practice. You can set up scenarios. You can take the ball. But on game day, you're on the sideline, and a lot of times you prefer your seniors to be extensions of you on the basketball floor. What is your expectations of this group of seniors?
Well, you're exactly right on that. If we're going to become the kind of program that I think we can become, we got to become a players coach team. So you hit it right on the head. That's what we expect. We expect our guys to be an extension of us, to be constantly communicating, to be constantly holding each other accountable. And our guys have done a great job of that thus far. Obviously, we're throwing a lot at them in a short amount of time. Our 3 seniors, we have some good juniors, and obviously Cole Green, returning all-conference guy as a freshman, have all done a really nice job of understanding the importance of we can be good if we're a coach's coach team. We can become great if we're a player's coach team. So you hit it exactly on the head. We got to become that. We only have so many timeouts. We only have so many times we can stop the game. And that's where we got to be behind the scenes, dead balls. Our guys got to coach them. And so far, they've done a really, really nice job of that.
Let's do our best here to envision maybe the first, 5 or 6 games, and we're 6-7 minutes into a particular game. People, the fans and your fan base, the boosters, the parents, the whatever, they're getting used to you.
Well, not a lot of suspense in our first half. 48-19, I'm Chris Conley. Teams are out for the second half shoot-around. Marcus Hall, 14 to lead the Evergreens. Casey Studeman has 9. Connor McFarland, 8. 6 apiece for Colin Ebersol, Cohen Preby. 5 for Owen Sayol. Evergreens were 4 of 5 at the foul line. They hit 8 threes in the first half. Coach Oliver Drake will be delighted to hear turn the ball over only twice in the second half. Beg your pardon, 2 turnovers first half. Rapids has only 4 players who scored in that first half, led by Cade Youngworth, 8. Evan Matthews, 6. Aiden Firk, 3. Sean Rainius, 2. Rapids hit 1 3 in the first half, 4 for 4 from the foul line, turned the ball over 5 times. Foundation Finance says now's your chance to work with a company that understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012. Great full-time, part-time positions. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling and a close-knit, fun-loving group. Full-time benefits start from day 1 at Foundation Finance. Learn more online, foundationfinance.com. Get our second half underway. Driving in to the rack, good. So Wisconsin Rapids' first possession of the second half gets themselves above the 20-point mark. Ebersol kind of bumped, drives in, no matter. Colin Ebersol scores. He's up to 8. And the Evergreens get to 50 on their first possession. From the wing, 3, bad miss for Youngworth. Whistle, who's this on? On the inbounds pass, got another whistle. And this will bring the ball over to the Evergreens. Cade Youngworth called for that foul. Down low, Studeman banged hard, no whistle. on Marcus Hall. You call an offensive foul here? I think so. Yeah, Youngworth has just picked up fouls on his last 2 trips down the floor. His second and third. Ball's tipped, down low, foul on Evergreen's Arlen Sangster, is going to get to the free throw line. Evan Matthews is called for it, and Arlen makes his free throw. Sangster, the senior, he's going to have a role to play as the Evergreens come down the stretch of their season. Big body, matchup problem for some opponents. 1 of 2. Matthews gets the rebound. Well, in a game that's not been particularly close, we're not looking for whistles every trip down the floor. See if you can work on that. Driving in is Aiden Firk, a miss. Hall draws a crowd, so he dishes off. Baseline, no good. Hall's over the back. I think that's the right call. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local family-owned auto service you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield. It's only Marcus Hall's first. Ball's loose, on the floor, whistle, jump ball to the Evergreens. Hall operates. Sangster down low. Back out, 3, short. Arlen couldn't grab that, but got one hand and couldn't secure it. Over to Rapids. Tipped, no, not, turned over. Everest gets the ball back. On the clear out, McFarland. Hall feeds Sangster down low. Call a jump ball here. A lot of traffic inside on the putback. Good. Aiden Ferks, a big presence underneath. Hall dishes off, 3, Preby, yes sir. Preby hit 2 threes in the first half, gets his first in the second. You know, I've had this theory about the Wisconsin Rapids basketball team. Driving in, that's a basket for Sean Rainius. Rapids has had some years they've just suited up very few varsity players. 8 or 9 on the varsity roster. Fouls here on McFarland. I've wondered if some of that's because of their very, very good wrestling program. That some kids who might play basketball are on the really good wrestling team. Free throw's good. Hall to the rim, underneath, he reverses and scores. Fine drive for the first points for Marcus in the second half. Got 16. Hold underneath. In comes Owen Sale, and out comes Colin Ebersold. Fouls on Preby. And got another foul called. Marcus Hall's second, and at 13-19, the Evergreens have no more fouls to give. Come on, guys. Rainius in traffic, miss. Rebound, Everest. Hall splits defenders, he scores, and he's fouled. Cade Youngworth has just picked up his fourth. Marcus Hall's going out for a spell. Cade Felch is in. Three, good. Evan Matthews. Feeding down low, Arlen Sangster scores. Outside three, round and out for Matthews. Put back, basket, foul. Arlen Sangster picks up the foul. Basket's good for Aiden Ferk. Who makes his free throw? Evergreens drive in, score. Owen Sayole on the take. Outside three, good for Aiden Dunn. Stripped, rare turnover for the Evergreens tonight. Looking to drive, defense was soft, and Chase Fox took advantage. And the Evergreens want a timeout. 11:19 to go. Evergreens still have maintained a big lead, and we'll be back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
In any business, you ride the line between numbers and people. It takes balance. CLA, CPAs, consultants, and wealth advisors will get you there.
Your Clifton Larson Allen office is in Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and CLAconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Everest Fieldhouse. Evergreens just wanted to tighten up the defense and called a timeout because of it. This is Sayole directing traffic. Studeman filling in on the drive before the shot. Sakari Jones fouled. Jones in traffic too strong. Put back miss by Studeman. Rapids has the ball. Well, the defense was not tightened up after the timeout. Chase Fox still missed open. Down at the other end, Wild scooping. Matthews has scored. He now has 11. In traffic that's blocked, clean, and the Evergreens will keep it. Marcus Hall's rest is over. He's back in. Nine and a half to play here. Whistle away from the ball. It's on the Evergreens. Cade Felch. Turned over. Marcus Hall, what's he going to do here? He's going to dunk. Driving in, foul on the floor before the shot. Connor McFarland's picked up his fourth. Although those type of stats are going to be irrelevant as we come down the stretch of this game. One and one. Good for Sean Rainius, who gets one more. And got them both. In traffic, off the rim for Zachary Jones. Rapids has the ball back. Spinning, cut off. Rainius falling down, kept possession. 3-ball, no good. Marcus Hall doing a little bit of everything right now, secures the rebound. All the way ahead, a whistle, and Connor McFarland's fouled. Caleb Lemieux is called for it. Hall on the double team to Jones, who traveled before he made the shot. Matthews scores there. And Rapids had only 19 in the first half. Hall down low, Studeman, and the defense collapses on him. So back out they go. Basket is good for Connor McFarland. So the Evergreens are up to 68 for the night. We're up to another timeout on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Everest by 25. Friday night high school basketball brought to you by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Find an agent near you at mutualofwausau.com. Auto Select of Weston on Schofield Avenue. Dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue, Weston. On the clear out, hit the underside of the rim. Rapids still has the ball. 7 minutes to go in this one. Tipped. Rapids tracks it. In traffic. Pinballs around. Evergreens will call timeout. And keep the possession on what amounts to a Rapids turnover. The lead stays at 25. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
The Evergreens next week are part of a boys and girls basketball doubleheader at Warsaw East. Neither of those games are on Zaleski Sports. East has an arrangement with a different streaming service, so we can't bring you those. We would if we could. And then a week from tonight, Everest and Marshfield. Will the Evergreens move into a first-place tie, or will Marshfield secure the inside track to be back-to-back Valley Conference champions? Nice moving without the ball. Zachary Jones. Rapids on the drive, short. The foul coming up here. Yeah, player control foul on Rapids. On Evan Matthews. Culligan Water says you can get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water. Their website, CulliganH2O.com. CulliganH2O.com. Marcus Hall. Yeah, Marcus doing it nice and easy tonight. Up to 23. Whistle, hold on Everest. 1-1 coming up here. Zachary Jones. Going over to the scorer's table for a moment, make sure we're okay. This is indeed a 1-1. No, apparently it's not. So he's in the act of shooting, so one more is coming. And Caleb Lemieux gets 1 of 2. Hall cross court. Down low, Hall no look to Ebersold, who scores. Again, remember, Marcus Hall, for all the big stats, leads the conference in assists too. Five minutes to go. Foul is on Colin Ebersold. Marcus Hall goes out. Not sure how much more of Marcus we're going to see tonight. Second free throw is no good. Sale gets the rebound. Extra pass, no finish at the rim though. Four minutes to play. Hard drive, too strong. It's Ebersol who secured the rebound. No look feed to Preby, who scores, who now joins the double-digit club at 11 points. Foul on Everest. Cade Felch is called. Free throw, short for Evan Matthews. Got the second. A little more court time for Arlen Sangster. Chase Pavlovich is in now for the Evergreens. Pavlovich got the ball right now. 2.5 to go. Sangster down low, rolls it in. Arlen's got 5 tonight. A 32-point lead for the Evergreens. 2 minutes left as we count down to victory. Knocked out of bounds to the Evergreens. On the rotation, clean. Sangster picks it up, and Arlen Sangster scores again. Arlen's got 7, a varsity high for him. Outside 3, good for Cade Youngworth. Just waiting to determine final score tonight. Countdown to victory in 1 minute. Travel. Basketball is brought to you by Imperial Industries. When you join the team at Imperial Industries, you're joining a family. A leading manufacturer of welded tanks, silos, vacuum tanks, and trucks. Apply today, take advantage of extensive benefits, competitive pay, and a family atmosphere. Imperial Industries. Nicolay Bank offers the best in personal banking. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Stone Innovations has the Winter Blitz sale. Purchase a new countertop, get free installed stainless steel sink, 10% off, tile, backsplash, and labor. Check the discounts off the flooring too. The Winter Blitz sale is only at Stone Innovations. 80-54. One-sided tonight, as that's our final score from the Everest Fieldhouse. We thank our game day sponsors, Era Pancakes, Merrill Iron and Steel, and the Jamie Schley American Insurance Agency. Whitetail Properties says for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Resch. Share your goals. Brian can tell you where and how to make them a reality. 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. So the Evergreens have won both their boys basketball games this week. This one got a big lead early, didn't let up on the Wisconsin Rapids-Lincoln Red Raiders. I'm Chris Conley. That wraps up our game play-by-play coverage. We'll go down to courtside, spend some time with Coach Oliver Drake and a winning play or two. Brought to you by Nasonville Dairy. The Nasonville Dairy post-game show with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your curds at Nasonville Dairy. Marshfield, Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. Stay with us on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy, and we are so lucky. We have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. Originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Queso Blanca, Queso de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Caffalatieri, Caffla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Okay, Casey's.
The highlight is one of the on one side and the coach on the other, and we'll wait for a big thumbs up. What do I say? We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, that's okay. 80-54. Evergreen's built a big lead tonight over Wisconsin Rapids. Didn't look back. Coach Oliver Drake, you're going to love this. Turned the ball over only 5 times. That's big.
Yeah, you know how to make me smile. That's really big, and that's something that our guys, you know, they're really good players, and when they really value the ball like that, we can be pretty hard to stop. So yeah, I'm awfully pleased with that turnover number.
And regardless of level of competition, ball security, making the most of possessions, those are things that help you later on.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter who you play. Your decision-making has to stay at a level and has to stay at a high standard. And I thought our guys tonight, it was probably a most solid and sound night from playing our way. And hopefully they saw what comes of it when we do it for long stretches.
Coach, how have you kept the team focused? Everyone knows a week from tonight, huge game against Marshfield. And if you look too far down the road, that's when you start playing not your best basketball.
Well, again, it's that coach cliche talk, but I mean, you have to really focus in each day on like what you need to do that day. And it's easier said than done. And everybody talks about one day at a time, but really we try to do things and be so engaged in the thing that we're doing in that moment, stay in the present moment. And again, the guys, when they do it, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that is a credit to the team.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Enjoy the win tonight.
Thanks.
Spend some time with Casey Studeman. Casey, you've done a great job all season moving without the ball, and Marcus Hall and other teammates just find you underneath, which is why even when you don't have the ball, keep working pays dividends.
Yeah, you know, shout out to my teammates. They feed me. They feed me like you said.
What you've been doing has been an important role for the team because Marcus is going to get his. You've got a lot of outside three-point guys who are just really reliable. That's great. And kind of the missing piece is someone who can get rebounds, have people feed him, and that's you, so that's been a nice role.
Yeah, you know, I've just embraced the role. I know I have to do that, so I just get in there, get some rebounds, get down low, score a little bit, and yeah.
What's a team goal for this year?
I'd say, well, obviously the ultimate goal is a state championship, but, you know, a few playoffs wins would definitely be nice.
I think when the team plays its best, this is a team that's going to be very hard out.
Oh, yeah, I agree. When we move the ball, you know, get the outside looks, when our shooters start making it, we're pretty deadly.
Casey, congratulations on the win tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're here for just a moment. Here's how the highlight goes. You say, you're in, and I'm in the house, because the feature is the highlight house. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So go ahead. Look up there.
My name's Casey Studeman, and I'm in the house.
Casey,